Right, still on the set of Fear Women. I don't know whether to say we are the women, but do we also have to fear men? In a way. Well, it's quite an interesting title. In fact, I love it. And this is the set of ABC Pictures. I mean, it's a job that is being done with Kobe Rana. We have James Gardiner in there, Salma Moomin in there. I don't know what to expect because I don't know whether I've seen the two of them. You know, have you two been in a movie together, acting side by side, you and Salman?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. We did one recently, but it's not out yet. So I feel like this one might probably even come out before that.
Yeah. I think we said somewhere in September or something on the source, so we're looking forward to it. Yeah. But how is the experience? I mean,
it's lovely, man. You know, like it feels good being back home, working on the production. That's, you know, you're very passionate about. The story is beautiful. The director is fantastic. The cast, the crew, everyone just understands the assignment. So it's like you're doing something you love, and it's being done right. Wow. You know, it's a beautiful feeling.
Wow. Yeah. I can't wait to see it.
Me
and I can't wait to see it. And so what role do you play?
So I play Salma Moomin's partner. Yeah, there's a lot there are lots of twists and turns, but it all boils down to the fact that we have to fear women. I don't want to sell anything out at all. Like, the trailer is not even out. Nothing is even out yet.
I feel offended. Fear women. I feel offended with the title, but I don't know what to expect. Who knows? It might be something even positive. Yeah. So I will just wait and see all of that. And so, I mean, congratulations in advance. I usually don't go on movie sets, but if I'm here, you know, I got you.
I got you. I mean, Dory and I, we go way back, but just to pound more on this production, the talents were carefully selected. I feel like the casting was also very spot on. The locations we're using and the equipment, this is going to come out very fine. This is really going to come out very fine. I've been working with Kobe for a very long time, and he's one of the best directors in Ghana. Yeah, he knows how to tell stories. Like when it comes to like story writing. He's a writer-director, by the way.
Yeah,
so his stories are always like very mind-blowing. This one is going to take everyone off guard. Yeah.
I can't wait, and I know you all can't wait. Kafui said hopefully in September. She hasn't given us a particular date, but just watch out for all their handles. James Gardiner, Kafui Danku, Kobe, Salma, every other person who is in this production. Just watch out. Once it comes out, you all know what time it is. We have to go and support Ghanaian production. I know prior to all of this, man, you've been in Nigeria. You've been busy.
I've been working.
Oh my God, you know, there's this perception or there's this fear that when you all go there, maybe we are not sure of how it's going there for you, whether it's going well or it's not the best.
Work is good. Work is good. If there's nothing happening, I'll definitely come home.
Well, I'm saying that because, okay, so I've listened to an interview with Kofi Ajululu once on Hits where he said, now this particular thing, that a lot of TV stations in Ghana are picking movies from Nigeria, not giving them credit and just airing them out. And I hear one of the people who was really upset was Ruth Kadiri. She was not upset. So he said it was making work.
It's not only Ghana though. I feel like it's everywhere. It's even more Nigeria than Ghana. Hey. Like when a film drops on YouTube, in a matter of 20-30 minutes, other YouTube platforms, which I feel like are dominantly based in Nigeria, they pick and then they start showing. So it brings down the numbers as well. YouTube is like an untapped place. I feel like a lot of people are not really paying attention to, but the views. There's one of the productions on there that's, I feel like by now it's almost clocked about 20 million views. Wow. That should tell you that Africa film is really growing. So of course there are bigger platforms like Netflix and all of that, but YouTube is something that we have to start paying attention to as well. Oh. Yeah.
So then it's working. James, you're collecting money in Nigeria. Well, we are happy about it and we're looking forward to seeing more of you in Nigeria. If you remember, it was something that was working out until some 1 or 2 issues came up. So now the Nigerians pulled up, I mean, they pulled back a bit. And then, but you all are going back there again and we are pretty excited about it. So we're looking forward to seeing more of your productions.
There's a lot of stuff
coming soon. I cannot let you go without asking you this. You know it.
What is it?
James, on your birthday.
Oh my goodness.
You put out a post and for a minute I felt like a bad sister. I felt like somebody that I was not calling because I thought that you were, everything was fine unless there's a different meaning to it. But I
wasn't really calling people out. If you really pay attention, I was complaining about people not supporting my club. And I feel like yes, now I've come to know that when it comes to businesses, for it to thrive, it's not really family per se. It's the people that you actually don't even know, you know.
Okay.
But I just wish that maybe the ones who are close to me or who, you know, I have a good relationship with will be the ones who would come showing me love, because it's not a pleasant feeling having to invest in something and not making anything back.
Okay.
It's like our 4th year.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been hard. It's been very tough. Opening a business in Ghana is tough enough, let alone people not patronizing. So this was me just like lamenting and yelling out to say, I can't call every single body because I do everything that I can. We've done everything by inviting people, bloggers and this and that. Like everything I feel we have to do right, you do it right. But there's only so much gas left in everyone. You can't just keep gassing and gassing. At some point, you're going to run out of gas.
Exactly.
So I was just like reflecting and just looking at how work has been, and you're working and investing, but then in the meantime, it's not really happening as fast or as soon as you should, or how it should even be. Everyone is going through their own,
their
you know,
challenges
their
and all that.
So I wasn't calling people out. This is me just trying to, because I barely do that, and I don't even talk. My friends were even surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, I feel like I've been keeping a lot of things inside of me for far too long, and I just wanted to bring that. I saw a lot of people say I'm looking for sympathy and I'm looking for this and I'm looking for that. None of that. But you know, everyone is entitled to their opinion. So just because I know what I meant by that, I didn't get it.
So you said we shouldn't call you. You said we shouldn't call you.
That was my birthday, because the calls were too many. After the post, I knew there were going to be a lot of calls. Yeah. I just wanted to have like a very chill, calm day, just go through it, and you know, and I still had a good time.
Of course, you know, trust you. I know you have a good time.
It's very obvious that times are hard. I don't have to be the one to say to affirm it. Everyone is going through it. The more reason why I even had to even put the post out, because when it comes to businesses, it's not thriving as much as it used to be. Like imagine if there's not like a lot of money in the system and you have a nightclub. Who's going to come celebrate with you?
We won't come. We don't even don't even have a means of coming.
Times are hard. So I feel like Ghanaians should use whatever it is that they are going through to vote on what they feel is best for them. That's all I have to say.
Is it right that people criticize or chastise or, like, you know, do things to sort of make people feel uncomfortable, especially you celebrities, when you decide that this is the political party I stand for?
I'm not faced by that at all, because everyone has their own opinions and their choices. I don't have a problem with whoever it is that is judging me from behind the camera to say, why are you the one joining this? Yes, maybe I may probably be someone who may influence a couple of people out there when it comes to what I choose. But I'm not pointing any weapon at anyone to say by hook or crook you have to follow whatever I'm doing. Yeah. For you to be able to vote, that means that you're mature enough to make your own decisions. So if I make my own decision, how is that your problem? Exactly. So if I choose to follow whichever political party and I decide to come public with it, that's my choice. If because of that you feel like just because I don't support what you support, you're not going to be a fan of me, that's okay. That means you were probably not supposed to be a fan in the first place, because everyone has their choice. I can't do what you want. I have to do what I want. So I'm not faced by that at all. When the right time comes, you know where the train is heading. Woo. Yeah.
Before I let you go, James, finally, the movie industry in general. I mean, I've been to Nigeria. Last year I was at the African Movie Academy Awards, and I noticed that when it comes to awards and even movies being selected, it's very hard to see our movies there. I mean, I chanced on Shirley Frimpong-Manso, who said, oh, we used to do it, but if it's not going well, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll bounce back. But anytime these awards come out, we see all the stars on the red carpet, we see everything, and then Ghanaians are quick to say, oh, the movie industry is dead. It's like, that thing keeps coming. But day in, day out, you are on set, you still do what you have to do.
I feel like, I don't know what the perception really is. Them saying it's dead, whether they really want it to be dead or they want it to be revived, because with everything in life, once you're positive minded about it, you're going to be all right. and it's consistency. I can tell you for a fact, if you start doing something and you never stop, and you keep doing it and keep going, even if it takes 5-10 years, by the time your break finally comes, it's going to be bigger than you ever thought.
True.
So I mean, yes, we had some lapses and some downs here and there, but this production already should even tell you. Have you seen A Taste of Sin?
Yeah,
it was #1 in Nigeria. That's a Ghana film.
Listen, we'll talk about
now,
that.
So imagine all the criticism. Like it's very rare that you find a Ghana film that makes it to #1 on Netflix in Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. So that should tell them that it's not dead. We have whatever means, the talent and the technical know-how to go about stuff and bring out, you know, like very good films. Nigeria is the biggest film market in Africa.
Yeah,
no one can argue about that.
That one, they didn't
so
give it to them.
So for a Ghana film to be #1 there,
it's like a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know? So people should just exercise patience, because for good things to be produced, they take time. So we can't rush our way through it. When this movie comes out, it will speak volume about what I'm talking about right now.
Oh, and Taste of Sin. James, at some point you made me cry.
Yeah? Fantastic.
I was like, oh, this is my guy. How can he be crying like that? But I don't know. Like, you know, it looks like it was a lot. Yeah. I don't know what you had to be in or how you had to feel to be able to put that.
We have some very good directors here. Like I said, Kobe Rana is one of them. Frank Raja is one of them as well. He's Nigerian, but he's based in Ghana. I don't even see him as Nigerian anymore. But there's a way that he brings the character out of you. When you get on set, he doesn't even let people interact with you.
Wow.
I go straight to the room. He comes to talk to me every now and then. We pray before we start filming. And there's a way that he will jack you up for you to like get into it. And by the time you step out, even if somebody touch you like this, you might probably even start crying already.
Wow.
So I was in character. From beginning to end. I just have to. I lived the character. I didn't act like I was acting. I brought the character to life by thinking who I was, where I was at the time, what was happening to me in real life. How will I react to it? So that's how I was able to bring the emotions
Kudos
out.
to you. Kudos to the entire team. It was beautiful. In fact, at some point in Ghana, like literally everyone was talking about it, and it just made me happy knowing that you were part of it, and like you all keep making Ghana whatever it's supposed to be. I can only wish you all the best. But of course, if you have any message for our viewers anyway.
Yeah. So first off, I want to say, look out for Fear Women. ABC Pictures, directed by Kobe Rana, myself. I'm in there. Samuel Mumin is in there. There's a new guy out there. It's called Fojo. You should look out for him as well. The crew and everyone, shout out to everyone. They're making it happen. This film is going to be a big one, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. It's election year, and I want everyone to be very, very mature with their doings and their parole. All right? Don't be violent. Just vote wisely. Your choice is your choice. Don't let anyone influence you. You vote wisely for a better condition in Ghana. Cheers.
Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much.
Thank you for